welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Jean.
And I'm Rena, and we're going to be talking about a very recent case ruling that was published by the PMCPA versus a company called Tetris.
Okay, so Rena, what was this case all about? What was the topic?
So interestingly, the topic was about a sponsored in-mail message, which are the ones that you pay for to send and receive via LinkedIn direct messaging. And what Tetris had tried to do was to use all sorts of strict criteria to kind of limit the geography and the job title and send a promotional email to customers about their medicine.
Okay, so it's been a while since we've had one about in-mails. We've had it a while. What went wrong in this case? Because it sounds like they tried to do the right thing. They were responsible in how they planned this. So what went wrong?
So what went wrong was, sadly for them, a Lilly employee received the direct message. And I know it's sort of quite funny because it sort of reminds me of an old case as well. But when you think about it, they spent so much time looking at the criteria, but one of the job titles they chose was consultant. And as we know from other cases as well, the consultant isn't always a hospital clinician. It can also be a consultant working in the pharma company. So a Lilly medical employee who was actually a non-HCP got that direct message and said, not on behalf of Lilly, but as a private individual, I'm now going to complain. I think that's quite funny that Lilly were competitors to Tetris, and yet the PMCPA accepted that as an individual complaint.
Okay, and so then what was the most interesting thing about this case? Was it just a straightforward breach? Is there anything we can learn from this?
I think the biggest learning, and if everyone wants the detail, the link and the case number will be provided in the description of this podcast. The one key thing I think I want to leave everyone with is just the fact that LinkedIn own policies prohibits the promotion of prescription-only medicines unless it's been targeted to US or Canada HCPs. So it doesn't matter what you've done in terms of your geographical profile targeting, it doesn't matter what you've done to get permission, to approve the email, to put the references in, the PR, all of that's beautiful, but LinkedIn do not allow you to promote via direct messages.
Okay, so even if it was completely compliant with the UK code and everything like that, the code requires you to still, pay attention to all the other requirements that might be around. And so because LinkedIn doesn't allow it.
Yeah, and I think it's worthwhile just reminding everyone they should be checking whichever platform they're considering here, whether it's Facebook or X or what have you, double check the policies on those platforms, because when they update, you don't always know.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Rena.
Thanks,
Bye.
Jane. Bye.